So I guess what up YouTube, it's Luca and welcome back to another video. In this video, this is actually pretty exciting. I'm going to go on an evolution spree in Pokémon Go. I've only done one video on Pokémon Go and I was actually originally going to stream this, but then I learned about this stupid policy where you have to have 1000 subscribers to stream and verify your channel. So that ain't happening. On the bright side, maybe it's better. It's better to to do this because then it's easier to do stuff. And blur out my location because obviously I don't want everyone knowing where I live. So yeah. So anyway, I had all this stuff lined up for a possible stream, but of course I can't stream it, so I'm just having to do is this normally. Can't even speak. But what today's video is about, what I already said, I'm going to go on an evolution spree. Ever since I hit level, what was it, 34 or 33, I felt like, you know, I need to gain more XP fast, so I started doing evolutions in bulk. You know, just saving up a bunch of evolutions and then doing them immediately under the influence of a lucky egg. And I thought, yeah, I should distribute this in some way, either record it or stream it. Now I know that I can't stream it, but anyway, let's meet the contenders. We have these Pokemon who are all going to get evolved. And there's another one on this list, but that one won't be making an appearance until the very end. Meanwhile, we are continuously checking the Latios rate. I mean, I don't need it that much. I already have a really good Latios. Let me see, no. I also have this 3-star shiny Suicune that I got just a couple of days ago. So that's pretty insane. Anyway, here we have my Latios. I got this for my research breakthrough. It's really good. But yeah, I wouldn't mind another one. Anyway, I don't think that will happen. Because, well, and if it does happen, then I always have the days, a few more days. Anyway, as you can see, when it comes to this game, my GPS doesn't really have a will to live. So, yeah, that leads to situations like these. Sometimes they're very handy, sometimes not. But anyway, I think it's just about time we get this started. So we have 30 minutes to gain as much XP as we can. So these are all the Pokemon that we can evolve. Let's just start at the bottom and then work our way up to build hype, you know. So we have this Scorpy. Yeah, it's low CP, but I don't really care. Drapion, I don't think is that good in this game. So yeah, I really don't mind. Anyway, here is the Drapion. And it's probably going to turn out complete garbage. But, you know, that's what the first few evolutions are going to be. Yeah, it's not good. Anyway, we can undo that of its tag. I have to say, I just love these new additions of the tags. That was the best that this game needed. Anyway, I have 2 Pichu. I'm going to level this one to a Pikachu, and then the other one I'm going to level to a Raichu. Just because, you know, then we have 3-star event Pokemon all around. And that's fun. Look at them. I love their little heads. I'm not really a fan that they give Pikachu and Pichu and stuff so much little heads, but I really like this head specifically. Anyway, this Pikachu is done. Now we can level this one up to a Raichu because it has the highest CP and it has the highest stats. And then after that we can move on with, normal Pokemon. Although I think there is one more event Pokemon in here. Anyway, let's evolve you up to a Raichu. And then move on. There he is with his little head. Right, I'm gonna have to check occasionally whether, the effect, how much time I left on the effect. Anyway, this Raichu can get kicked out. And further on we will continue with Talonflame. This fletching isn't really that good, CP wise at least. But its stats are pretty good, and I haven't been able to find any good ones, so I'll just go with this one. I don't think I'll be using Talonflame a whole lot, since I've already got a bunch of fully evolved birds. I've already got a 2000 CP plus Unpheasant and a 2000 CP plus Staraptor. So yeah, it does have flying stab, but my Staraptor already has Heat Wave as its special move. So I don't feel like it's really going to be that necessary to get a really good Talonflame. Like what's its max CP? It's not crazy high. It's about on par with the others, the other birds. Anyway, moving on. Next up is but it's thinking. I was almost going to say Politoed. No, Palpitoad. It's Palpitoad. Again, its CP is not really that good, but the days of the time pole have passed. So yeah, now I can't find any more time pole. So I might as well just get a good sized method. Instead of just waiting and waiting and waiting endlessly. So yeah, it's very fun. We now have a size method. It's probably not going to be that good. Yeah, that's about what I thought. What's its max CP? It's not terrible, but I wouldn't say it's worth it. I'll just wait until I've evolved them and then remove them all from this tab entirely. That makes it easier. Next up, we have the first of several fire starters that will be making their appearance. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fire starters that I'm evolving. This is the lowest one, a Cyndaquil. And it's not really that good, but it's good enough for what I have, at least. So Cyndaquil can proceed to its final stage. And yeah, there's been a lot of obviously starter events. We've also got a lot of other starters besides fires that we can evolve in this video. But yeah, there's also been a lot of fire type love recently. With the recent event, the Lunar New Year, Red Pokemon. Tepic is very frequently making its appearance now. And yeah, anyway, we now have Typhlosion. It's probably not going to be that good. It's probably going to be around 1500 CP. Yeah, that's about what I'd expect. Anyway, next up we have Ferrothorn. I mean, Ferroseed is kind of rare, and a good Ferroseed is even rarer. So, yeah, I mean, it's Ferrothorn. We're not going to be using this to beat things down. Ferrothorn is mainly a wall. And so its overall CP doesn't really matter that much if it's just going to be, defensive. And I know I'm kind of turning this into a podcast, but this was going to be a stream. But what So how can you really blame me? Next up we have a Chansey. This is one from the research breakthrough last month. You could get Chanseys out of those, and this is the best one that I got. It's pretty good. Just like Ferrothorn, it doesn't really matter. Its CP doesn't really matter because it's going to be very bulky regardless. So yeah, that's why I just decided to go ahead and evolve it anyway. Blissey in this game is very interesting. Like, it has a crazy high HP stat, but I've never fought one and I've never had one, so I don't really know how it does in battle. Next up we have our second fire type starter of the day. What is this thing called again? Delphox. So yeah, we had the Kalos event a few weeks back, is it now? I don't remember. All these events are kind of starting to overlap. And yeah, so they're all kind of starting to blur together. So yeah, even now, at least where I live, there seem to be still plenty of Fennekin spawning. And that's good because I could get the candy for this thing relatively easily. I don't know if there are like huge differences between certain areas. Like, I can't really point out any specifics about where I live because nothing seems exceptional to me. Right, so it's got pretty good CP. Next up we have another fire type starter. Now we have Blaziken. This is of course from the Hoenn starter event, or just the Hoenn event in general, and this thing's stats are actually crazy good, similar to that one Blissey that we just evolved. So yeah, this is very much going to be the fire type show. How much do we have after this one? After this one we have, I believe after this one we just have Embor and Infernape, which are also pretty exciting in their own right. You know, like, and those ones actually have good CP. This little Torchic's CP is still good, but like, as you can see, when the initiation fades, it could absolutely be better. Granted, we have a lot of Torchic candy that could give this thing a boost. Okay, Unova trend, we have a little Gothorita. I think, no, this is a Gothita. I always get their names confused. Anyway, this thing's stats are pretty good. I got this one, I believe, also during the Unova event, but it took until a little after before I actually had the candy for it. So yeah, I don't actually know how good Gothitelle is in this game. Like, obviously I don't know its max CP, but yeah, Gothorita seems pretty strong, already above 1000. So let's hope that Gothitelle is pretty strong. I hope it is, because once we get to the top, we're going to get some really high Pokemon, I hope. So anyway, there's Gothitelle. Let's see how well it turned out. And oh, alright, that's not what I had in mind. And we have a Cubchoo. I already have a Beardick, but that one is primarily for the Great League. I also want one for the what is it called? Ultra League, I think, which has a CP limit of 2500. And I feel like this Beardick should be able to reach that. It's a little below average, but we have tons of Cubchoo candy. Yeah, look, we can easily get there. Next up, we have this very, very good Golett. As you can see. Let me see the date. Yeah, I caught this thing a while ago. Obviously, Golett, as they are, don't spawn very often. In fact, I believe I've only seen them in raids, and then this one came out of an egg, I think. So yeah, gathering the candies for that thing is really tedious. This thing's CP is pretty low, like it's not gonna be amazing, but like at least now we have it. Oh, that's at least better than I expected. Here, this is the other event Pokemon, the special Slowpoke. This one also has pretty good stats, but yeah, around the New Year's is when I actually got to think about this idea. I was like, yeah, I should record this and like put it on YouTube or stream it. As I said, that was the original idea. Anyway, this thing is not amazing. Like, it's mainly just for the collection. Okay, we still have 17 minutes left. I feel like that's easily enough to get through the rest of them. Yeah, next up we have a 2-star shiny Makunita. It's a 2-star, so like it's not amazing, but I have so much candy for it that I thought, why not? Its CP is also pretty good. So yeah, I'll take it. I already have a 3-star Hariyama, but that one's CP is kinda low, so I'm happy to use this as an alternative until, yeah, I've mustered up enough candy and starters to, power up the other one. Here we have one, Mudkip, caught during the Hoenn event, of course. This thing's stats are actually pretty good. And I've heard that Swampert in general is pretty damn good in this game. It gets like Hydro Cannon, and overall its max CP is pretty high compared to others of its kind. So yeah, I was definitely really happy when I got that one. That really good Mudkip. So let's evolve this Marchomp and see what we end up with. This is definitely going to be a keeper. I have a friend who's a very big fan of Swampert. And yeah, they were the ones that told me that Swampert is actually pretty damn good in this game. So yeah, that's really nice. Right, its base CP isn't like earth-shattering, but as you can see, its max CP can go up very, very high. I have this Smoochum, like, I don't really care about this one. I just threw this one in, just because, like, I'm probably not going to keep this one. I won't even show its stats, it has like 3-star stats, but honestly, I don't really care. Like, I just slapped this one on. You know what, let's see the stats. There they are. It's got a lot of attack. Next up, we have Torterra. So I don't know how good Torterra is. I don't think it's very good, considering I don't see it very often. But as with a lot of these, they're not that good, but they're kind of nice to have. So, I forgot to show you the stats. Here are its stats. It's not earth-shattering, but it's a 3-star. I'll never pass up on it. So let's see what we end up with on this one. Hello Torterra, are you going to be good? I feel Turtwig's base CP was pretty high. So yeah, this one's not terrible. I guess I'll keep him around. Next up we have a Tyranitar. Finally got enough candy for this one. I actually, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I actually caught a Tyranitar from a raid. And that was also pretty good. I probably have that one somewhere over here. Let me look it up. Yeah, here, this one. So I caught this one from a raid, which is pretty nice, but I had been planning on evolving this one for ages. So yeah, I couldn't really pass up on it. Plus this one actually has maxed out attack, with the other one attack is actually its weakest stat. So yeah, we can balance it a little nicely there. Plus I didn't have Pupitar in my Pokédex just yet, so that will also be a nice addition to have. So hello Pupitar. you can now evolve. Also, because it's purified, it actually takes less candy to evolve, which is nice. So here we go. We got a purified Tyranitar this time. So it's... Oh, this one actually has crazy base CP. We can bump that up even further. Oh, I'm just going to do that. Yeah, I think this is my strongest Pokemon now. Wait. Yeah, it is my strongest Pokemon now. Anyway, how much time do we still have left? 12 minutes. Let's see if anyone's popping off. No, nobody's popping off. Everyone has given up. Yeah, like in my neighborhood, there are a lot of people actually in this neighborhood that still play Pokémon Go. I don't know if that's like a given or if the game is basically dead. But yeah, every once in a while they get together and do like a 5-star raid. I actually got... Wait, where are they? I actually got this one from the guys in my neighborhood. I got Hydreigon from them. And I also got the Kyogre from them. And this one is actually a 3-star, which I'm really happy about. The shiny legendary I didn't get from these guys in my neighborhood. I actually got them from some people at school. I don't know. Anyway, we're getting close to the end now. Over here we have another Smoochum, but this actually has max stats. This one was actually hatched. So yeah, like it's still a max stats Pokemon, but like it's still a Smoochum. I was kind of disappointed when I first saw it. But anyway, I can't complain that much. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Next up we have another starter. This time Oshawott. Of course, this one's also from the Unova challenge thing. There were a lot of Oshawott and Tepig and Snivy running around that time. Although actually I didn't get enough Snivy for this episode. I do have a good Snivy. I can probably show you. Wait, no, this is within this group itself. Hold on. Yeah, I actually do have a pretty damn good Snivy, but I don't have enough candy for it. I need 125. And at this point I only have 98. So wait, where's the Duos? Here it is. So now we have the Samurott, which I don't know how good this will be. This is, more towards the top of the list, so their CP might get higher now. Let's hope so, at least. And that's actually not bad. I will take that. Next up, we have the one you've all been waiting for. It's Infernape. This thing's stats are actually pretty good. So yeah, let's level up. I have a feeling that Infernape is gonna be pretty good. Like it's such an iconic Pokemon that I'll use it. Like regardless. So yeah, I already had a Monferno before, but like that one's CP wasn't that great. So now, I have best of both worlds. Now we have a good CP and a good stat Infernape. There you go. Oh, he looks pretty good. Like he has a lot of texture on him. I like that. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty good, and we also have more candy. So power him up. Let me just do that. And it's also actually got some pretty nice moves straight off the bat. Next up, we're following it up with Infernape's cousin, Embor. I don't know how good this one will be. I don't know if all starters have like the same CP progression. I think they probably do, in which case this Embor is going to be approximately just as powerful as the Infernape, which is pretty good. Like, even though they're literally the same type, it doesn't hurt to have two strong new Pokemon in your party. So yeah, there is Embor. Let's see how good his stats are going to be. Are they similar to Infernape? Yeah, it is pretty similar, and we actually have a lot more candy for Embor. But I'll just not level him up yet. Okay, so we have a few that we still need to go through. We have this shiny Sneasel. This is of course from the Sneasel event, limited research event. That was it a week ago? 1.5 weeks ago. Anyway, this is the best shiny that I got, which is still pretty damn cool. Like, even though I know because of the research, shiny Sneasel probably isn't that special, because, you know, pretty much everyone had it. I still think it's cool. Weavile is a really cool Pokemon. So yeah, and we have tons and tons of Sneasel candy to power it up. I actually kind of no-lifed that event. So as you can see, we now have plenty of things, but that'll completely deplete my Stardust thing. So I'm not going to. Next up we have Fanfi. This is from the Spotlight Hour that was somewhere in the past, I don't know. From what I've heard, Donphan is actually pretty good, which kind of surprised me, because I didn't expect it to be. So yeah, we'll see how good R1 turns out. And yeah, that's actually pretty good. And it's got 2 fairy moves, which I'm not as excited about. Anyway, next up we have this very good Aeron. I already have 2 Aerons, but where I live, Aerons spawn constantly. So yeah, I guess that's a win. So chalk up my 3rd Aeron to the table. So I do believe this one will actually be just on par with the other ones. So yeah, now the only difference is their moveset. I believe one of them has a moveset of Dragon Tail and Stone Edge, and then the other one has, I think, like Iron, Double Iron, or I mean Steel, sorry. Anyway, what moveset will this one have? Its base CP is on par, and Smackdown and Heavy Slam. That's not a bad moveset. Next up we have actually double Machamps from the Community Day in January. So yeah, I decided to do 2 just for variety and because I have enough candy. And also because Machamp in this game is pretty damn strong, so I'll be happy to have 2 of those. So yeah, there's Shiny Machoke. One of my friends, actually, the same one that commented about Swampert, he posted like a screenshot of his first shiny Machoke of the Community Day, and he was like, "Bro, this shiny is so ugly," and I do kind of agree. It's not amazing, but yeah, Machamp is pretty strong. Now we can just do the same with this one. And there he is, our 2nd Machamp. So yeah, this one has slightly higher base stats. We still have 2 more that we need to evolve. Oh, we're gonna have to hurry ourselves up for that one. So yeah, first off we have this Grimer. I already have a Lowland Mug, but yeah, as you can see, I needed to evolve a normal Grimer for the Melton research. So yeah, that's gonna be nice. And also we have a mug, which in all honesty isn't really that good. But yeah, it's actually pretty good. Here, there you go. I don't know what's happening there. Anyway, there are stats. We have enough time, right? Yeah, we've got time. I don't know what's going on behind me. My aquarium is having a seizure. Anyway, lastly, we have the shiny Roselia that we got during the community day just a few days ago, actually. Just this Sunday or Saturday was it? Anyway, I already have a rose raid, but you know, it's always good to have a good shiny version of it. And also this thing's CP is pretty good. Oh, I actually like that shiny, that's a pretty good shiny. And its base stats are pretty good. So I believe that was all of them. Yeah, just in time for our lucky egg to run out. So anyone feeling reckless? Alright, no. So I'll just I'll just remove all these guys' tags real quick. So yeah, Tyranitar turned out to be the best one, and the worst one was the worst ones I've already deleted. So yeah, I'll remove all these guys' tags. Actually, I think one of my eggs is about to hatch. Yeah, I might wait around for that. Here, look. What did I say? Just Aerons spawning constantly around here. Okay, so I just realized, this is actually after I've already finished the video, but I just realized that I am a complete dum-dum, because I said at the beginning of this episode that I had a special treat and that I would wait until, you know, at the end to show it. I completely forgot about this. So I'm just going to, you know, slap this clip in somewhere. But the special treat was this little guy. Dino that I got from an egg. I'm going to evolve this one. I have enough rare candy for it now. So it needs, what is it, 45? Which means we have just about enough with, what is it, 4 to spare. But yeah, this dino's pretty good. Its CP is not amazing, but like pretty much the only way you can get this thing is through eggs. So yeah, its CP isn't going to be great regardless. Anyway, that doesn't matter. What matters is that we're getting a Hydreigon, which, if I have to believe what I'm told, is actually pretty good in this game. Like, its max CP is very high, and I like that. I like that one hell of a lot. So yeah, there he is. I finally got a Hydreigon of my own. So yeah, I don't think there are many people, you know, in my town that actually have a Hydreigon. But yeah, as you can see, its CP is pretty good. Like, look at this thing. Look at its max CP. It's crazy. But anyway, yeah, that's just what I wanted to show you. Still got 4000 XP from that. Nice. Yeah, now I'll just hand it back to past Luca. Oh hey, look, it's Chespin. I don't see those very often. Like, I don't know if it's just, you know, it's just dependent on the place where I live. It probably is. But now that the Colors event is over, I've seen no Chespin at all anymore. Like, I've seen plenty of Fennekin. Fennekin spawn all the time. But Chespin is just it's dead and forgotten. And don't even get me started on Froakie. I've only ever caught 2 of them. One of them is in here. Yeah, this one. This is the one I've ever caught. I had another one before this, but you know, obviously I transferred it. after. Anyway, we have some... Oh, here, yeah, we evolved 3 fire types. What do you get from this? Oh, we get another Torchic. Too bad I already have a Blaziken now. But we'll catch it anyway. Its stats will probably be good considering it's coming from, you know, a research encounter. Alright, let's see. Oh, it says kind of suck. That's fine though. We have a Blaziken now. Okay, anyway, we also have the Melton research, the next stage complete. There we go, get that one. Yeah, I don't care, dog. What do you need me to do? Evolve a Magnemite. Catch 5 execute, balance 10 rage. The execute thing might be a problem. But anyway, oh, look at that XP. Yeah, we actually went up by... Yeah, we actually went up by around 250,000 XP. Which is like a fourth of what I need for to become extra level. So what you say, this was definitely somewhat worth it. So I guess I'll keep you guys around until this egg hatches. And then I'll say my goodbyes. Oh hey, the gym is open now. And we can put our things in. So the Evaperior, okay, they all have a shared weakness to fighting and ground, which don't have a common resist. I guess we can drop one of the new Pokemon in, maybe. Maybe Infernape. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's leave the Fire Monkey in here. Just flex with our new, you know, Fire Monkey. Oh, there it is. This is what I was waiting for. A 10-kilometer egg. With this very nice evolution animation. And it's a Clink. I already have... Ah, god damn it. How are its stats? Are they better than the ones that I already have? I already have 2 Clink, but their stats are like exactly the same. That's why I named them nice. Look, their CP is the same, and their stats are the same. But this one's actually better, so I'll just assign this the 3-star can evolve tag. And just delete these. Sorry guys, you were a nice couple, but I'm gonna have to say goodbye to you now. Anyway, that's why I'm gonna leave it for this episode. It was definitely, you know, a long episode. I've been recording for over half an hour. But I feel like it was pretty fun. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment telling me whether you enjoyed it or not. Also comment if you want to, if you'd like to see another one sometime down the line. I can't promise this to be a regular series, considering, you know, it took me, what is it, 2 months to get this all together. And I don't think there are many more excessive events planned for the following months. So yeah, if you do want another episode, you're unfortunately going to have to wait at least 2 more months for another one. Probably more. But anyway, regardless of that, thank you for watching this long video. Check out some of my other series, as well as more of this one, I guess. I guess Pokémon Go is now a series. And yeah, I'm going to go now. Goodbye, everyone.